Once upon a time, in a quiet Meitei village, a love story blossomed, a story of passion, fate, and tragedy. Henjunaha, a young boy raised by a widowed mother in hardship, found his heart captivated by the radiant Lairourembi, a daughter of wealth and privilege. Their love knew no bounds, but destiny had other plans. "My son," she pleaded, "today is not an ordinary day. The spirits are awake and they are watching. Do not leave the house no matter what. Promise me." He promised, but deep inside, temptation brewed, and fate was listening. On the day of Lamta Thangja, the spirits roamed free. The villagers knew this well, performing sacred rituals to keep the darkness at bay. But on this night, a restless heart refused to listen. Henjunaha's mother begged him, "Stay inside, my son, for tonight the spirits hunger for souls." He nodded, but his heart belonged to Lairourembi. And so, as the village slumbered, he slipped into the night. As he reached the door, he hesitated. A deep unease crept over him. His eyes flickered toward the corner where his late father's kangje, the sacred polo stick, rested. If anything happened. As he started walking through the jungle, he heard laughter echoed from the darkness, figures seated in a circle. A feast. Henjunaha smiled, thinking they were villagers. He approached, his empty plate in hand. But as he sat, something felt wrong. A bony, pale hand slowly reaches out, placing a single finger on his plate. That was no human hand. A cold wave of terror crashed over him. These were not villagers, they were spirits of the dead. He ran. Shadows stretched behind him, long inhuman figures giving chase. But Henjunaha was not defenseless. He gripped his kangje, his powerful polo stick, a relic passed down through generations. With each swing, the spirits recoiled, unable to touch him. He was so close to her. Henjunaha sprints, sweat glistening, the bamboo gate of Lairourembi's house in sight. Henjunaha leaps over the bamboo gate. His kangje slips from his grasp. It lands beyond his reach. In that fleeting moment, fate struck. His only protection, lost, and the spirits, they were waiting. The shadows consume him, a silent scream. The night falls still. Inside, Lairourembi stirs, a whispering wind, an unnatural sound. She rushes outside, her heart pounding. She saw him, crumpled, lifeless, his eyes void of light. She fell to her knees, arms around him, whispering his name. But there was no answer, no heartbeat, no warmth. Lairourembi's sobs turned into silence. The weight of loss was unbearable. Her love, her soul, was gone. Without him, the world had no meaning. She whispered his name, a final farewell, and with a trembling hand, she plunged the dagger into her own heart. Moral of the story: a mother's words are woven with wisdom, and an elder's guidance is a shield against unseen dangers. Henjunaha's fate was sealed the moment he ignored his mother's plea. Let his story serve as a reminder. Heed the words of those who love you, for they see what you cannot.